Hey, it's Danielle. Welcome to the free video. So today we're going to be talking about high short interest and short squeezes. And the reason for that is because when the market's as extended as it is, it's really hard to get those normal pullback buys that I like to do. But what's great in this overall market environment is high short interest setups because you're in this situation where the market continues to make new high after new high, and you have stocks like Tesla that are highly shorted. And what happens in those moments in time is not only do you have buyers coming in because things are looking up, but you also have 20% or so of people that are short this stock, and as things get better and better and better, they cover. And so they're buying back their short position, and you have buyers coming in. And this just causes an explosive price movement. So I did finally close out the rest of my long Tesla trade today as we hit the 420 price target. But there's a couple other ones I'm looking at, so I wanted to let you know. AMD is another one. This one only has about 12% high short interest at this point. But because it closed right up on the highs today, I got into it on Friday. And so I'm probably going to close it tomorrow. But if it does have a gap up in the morning and it continues higher, it could be good for a day trade. All right. So in addition to AMD, there's a couple different other short interest setups. LK, I was looking at this one in the trading room today. I heard that the Nigerians are talking about it on CNBC as well. So it also high short interest. I mean, the thing about it is the more that people are looking at it, the better that it works, because when you have something like this, it's up 10%. I mean, you have to look at this and you have to think, how would you feel if you were shorting this thing aggressively and the last quarter after earnings it had a runaway gap, it never came back to fill it, now it's up 10%, it's at a new all-time high, and clearly it's gaining some strength. So if you're one of the 48% of people that short this stock, you're not really going to want to keep holding that position. So I did go ahead and buy a bunch of calls on LK. Ideally, in a perfect world, it'll gap up tomorrow and just have like a runaway gap like Tesla did multiple days in a row. And then the next one is NVRO. So I like this one because it has a really nice 5-star pattern. So that's the first thing I like about it. The second thing I like about it is blue sky territory. There's no resistance overhead. It would help if it was something that was a little bit more common or well talked about. I haven't traded this ticker before anyway, so maybe I'm just the ignorant one. But it definitely helps high short interest setups when it's covered all over the news like Tesla. So we got into this one today in the trading room. I might add some more if it gaps up tomorrow, because you can see that you have the squeeze right here. You have this daily squeeze. You have a ready and fire buy. You have a volume buy. And then with the high short interest combo, I mean, just looks pretty good. So the next one is going to be WGO. I would say that this one's my least favorite out of the setups, just because it already kind of had that gap up on earnings, and it did continue today. But I do tend to prefer to get into this stuff right after the report. So I did go ahead and get some just because I felt like, well, it's a more recent high. It has a bunch of high short interest. If we could break through the 58.65, that would be even better. But overall, I just feel like it was just a nice little grind higher. So the moral of the story is that these are a couple different high short interest setups for you. We like to find them either through our Simpler Trading scanner, or I just come across them on accident, or in the trading room. So LK, somebody brought that one up in the trading room today and it looked awesome. So we went ahead and took it. So beyond that, I hope you have an amazing holiday. I hope you have a great start to your year. I am doing a live class. It's actually a pretty awesome package. And what I've done is I've packaged together two of my previously recorded classes, a strategy class But that is the core and the base of everything that I do. It's my 5-star options income plan. It's based on buying pullbacks in the direction of the trend. It's my favorite strategy that I like to use for January, the run into earnings, and then also just the regular January grind that we get. And it's also coming with a kickstart to trading. This is going to be my January layout. This is going to give you the blueprint for exactly what I do for how I trade the run in January. And then we're also going to have a live trading session. So if you want to check that out, you can go to simplertrading.com/star, STAR. And beyond that, I hope you have a great holiday and a fantastic new year. See you in the next one.